We need to get Osa over here so we can talk about anime. I want to know what he's watching these days.
Yeah. Let me see.
I don't know if I should look at the camera or look at you.
Well, this could be a live deal. Let's see. Hey, let's see if the cameraman can get the Osa come over here.
I'll just go over there and get him.
Go get him. I know you. Yeah, he'll come. Now watch Osa gonna come now. You know, when I tried, you know, he just kept looking off. Just playing with y'all. Go Texans. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get this. We hopefully get Osa in for a quick second, talk about anime, and get things going from here, y'all. I'm about to pull the plug and see, look, he coming now. Yeah, what's good with you, man? My dog, what's good with you, man?
How you doing?
Man, Sack.
Oh, wow.
What's good with you? We're going to get you in the, we put her in the white chair. No. Put that man way in the back. Anime. No, this. Is this one mine? That one yours. I'm going to play around with this one. Give me a mic check.
Mic check? I can't hear me.
Can't hear you? Can you hear him?
Mic check? Okay, I can hear myself now. I can't hear you yet.
Can you say something, Osa?
Is he in 4?
I can hear myself.
What about now?
I'm good.
Yeah, you 4.
Okay, now I can hear him.
Girl, you smart. He's like, is he 4? he's Dak Prescott today,
My brother
y'all.
and my best friend are sound engineers, so I know soundboard a little bit.
Yeah. So, I know you want to talk anime, but I just got to ask the brother, did you watch X-Men 97?
Not yet.
Oh.
I've seen people talk about it on TikTok, but I haven't looked at it yet.
What have you been watching lately?
I mean, I started watching like Jobless Reincarnation because they started dropping new episodes. Jujutsu Kaisen when it was out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Haven't been watching like a ton lately. Watched Invincible. Doesn't really count as an anime, but it was fire.
I think it's as close to anime as like American animation can get. Like it's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So, what did you think about the end of the last season of Jujutsu Kaisen?
It's fire. Like left a lot of like cliffhangers. I think it's going to be a good next season.
I agree.
I'm in the deep end, y'all. I don't know it.
You're not a JJK fan?
No, I'm on the deep end. I'm in the bushes with this one. All I know is X-Men, Invincible, and there's a one on HBO.
Ninja Comedy?
Yeah, with the guy with the
Yeah, I was watching that one, but the mecha suits kind of.
The suits.
Not a fan?
Once it's gotten like CGI and stuff like that, I'm like, ah.
One of them getting to fighting and the suit ran out of batteries. I'm saying, like, what's going on, you know?
That happens. I mean, I can get with that.
Okay.
Somebody asked about solo leveling. Yes?
Oh, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, Solo Leveling.
I love that one.
It was fire. It was really good.
I really like the concept of it. So it's like, it's not, well, I think it is shonen, but it also falls into another category. I forget.
I think it's because it was from like a webtoon first. Like,
yeah. But I just like the concept of like, okay, you're born with a certain destiny, and then something happens, and instead of that like leading to the end of what you thought you were going to do, actually you're able to flip the situation and become more powerful than ever.
Yeah. I just like the fact that the main character is like in his 20s. I feel like a lot of times in anime you get like high school kids.
True, that's a good point.
As the main character. So I felt like him being in his 20s was pretty dope. The fact that he keeps doing that super dangerous job because he's trying to provide for his family, extremely relatable.
Yeah.
You know?
Relatable to you?
Yeah. And then just like, it was good. So I read ahead, like I finished the story like through the manga and like the light novel, and I just felt like his energy and like his attitude was pretty dope too.
Do you find a lot of anime to be relatable in that way?
Not like a ton of them. Like, I guess like Bleach kind of, because like it's all about like protecting the people that you care about.
I love Bleach.
And, like Ichigo's whole reasoning. Naruto is like probably one of the most relatable ones, just because like it's all about him training and grinding to achieve his dream and trying to become the greatest ninja. Like Dragon Ball Z is super relatable because all he does is train and try and get to the next level and get to the next level and get to the next level after that, right?
So it sounds like you're a big shonen fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's Voltron?
What's Voltron?
I'm messing with y'all.
I'm like, are you really asking?
No. Keep going. Y'all breaking it down, man. And I'm gonna go back and go watch all of these things.
So
It's
I want to go
Naruto,
back
so
to anime being relatable because like I
Okay.
feel like we're going somewhere here,
Sailor
especially
Moon.
with you being a Bleach fan, right? One of the most interesting things that I find about Bleach, especially about Ichigo's character, right, is this whole idea that he eventually finds out, and if I'm spoiling for anybody, you should have seen this already, but he eventually finds out that he's part Hollow, right? Hollows are supposed to basically be the enemies of mankind. They're dangerous. They kill people. And instead of him looking at himself as like, oh, I'm a monster, I'm terrible, he's like, no, I'm going to learn how to use this to actually protect the people I care about. And I feel like there's something about controlling your inner demons that like a lot of competitive athletes can kind of relate to. Because one of the things that I hear about athletes all the time is that they all have this sort of like, I guess like sort of a dark side or some sort of motivation that maybe some people would consider to be less altruistic, but they're able to take that and use it to benefit their team, to do something that will help them take care of their family. Like, do you see that parallel?
Wow. I mean, I didn't even think about it like that, to be honest. I just thought Bleach was probably like one of the coolest, just in terms of like the concept, the power system and the world building. Like there was Zanpakuto and that whole concept. I thought that was dope. But I never thought about it like that. But I thought it was relatable just in the sense of like it's very self-actualizing and like the things that they believe about themselves. Like you can see that take place in the fights. Like when they lose is because someone else is losing the will to fight. And that's why like their sword will break at the end. But like when you put it like that, that is facts because like obvious, especially when it comes to like a violent sport like
Yeah.
football.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like everyone, you got to have that dog in you. You got to have a screw loose. You have to have that, like D-Law said, like that deep down inside. you know, like
I had to get my dog in there. I had to go find that dog.
It's
like you have to have that deep
Yeah.
down inside because it's a violent sport. You have to like want to make contact. You want to have to impose your will on other people, like and be violent and inflict damage a little bit. You know what I mean? Like so.
Yeah.
That
I've
makes
always
a lot
wondered
of
that
sense.
because like a lot of y'all do seem like pretty dope people, but it's like I played roller derby for a while, and so like I have friends who
Right.
like nicest people off the track, but on the track will literally kick your ass. One of my best friends, Freight Train, like
sound
what
like somebody.
she was somebody who I loved and hated
Yeah.
to practice with because it's like if I like people literally fear her on the track.
Right.
And it's like if I were ever, even like during warm-ups, if I would like knock her down or slow her down, I'm like, okay, I'm proud of myself because I did something good. But I knew when she made that next lap around, she was going to hit me harder. And that's why nobody wanted to practice with her. Because like, but it's like she looked at it as almost like an act of love. Like, I want you to get better, so I'm going to knock the shit out of you.
Hell yeah.
Because that's the only way that you're going to improve. So I feel like with a lot of athletes who play contact sports, physical sports, you have to have that balance of like, yeah, I do kind of have a screw loose that makes me love violence, but there's also a side of me that's like super cool, and it's not that I want to like destroy people, but I understand that like pain and disappointing people sometimes is part of the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's always going to be a winner and a loser, so that's
Facts.
what comes with it. And, you know, you got to do whatever you can to end up on the right side of that.
Let's talk about the mind then. When you get ready and you get started to play the game, what songs, what music you listen to get you into that mindset, or you just naturally turn that mindset on?
I mean, it kind of naturally comes, but definitely there's some playlists that I have, like, I have to pull out my playlist.
Hey, y'all get ready to copy this playlist.
So
yeah.
when I was at UCLA, I listened to like a lot of Chief Keef. There was like a 50 Cent on there. So it starts off as like I'll Whoop Your Head, Harambe, Special, La La by Ski Mask.
Okay. That's
Sky
some war.
Say by Chief Keef, Callin', Mailbox, Kills, Finito, War, I Need More, Ain't Nothing, Sosa Chamberlain, Get Money, 10 Toes Down, Knock It Off, Mo Bamba, Live Sheck West.
You've got good taste.
Like a lot of, there's some that I put on here that was just like Enemies by Lil Uzi, Do What I Want by Lil Uzi, just to like bring a little bit more energy. My Baby, Chief Keef, Don't Come Out the House by 21 and Metro Boomin, 10 Freaky Girls.
Kevin asked, do you listen to any Outkast?
Oh.
A little bit, not before the game though.
Not before the game.
Yeah.
This before the game playlist, you know.
There
Now,
was
as
one.
an anime fan, do you listen to Daddy Fat Snaps? No? Okay.
Who is that?
Yeah, who that? Break that down.
He makes rap music from the perspective of anime characters. You've never listened to him? Okay, I'm gonna have to send you some of my favorite Daddy Fat Snap songs because I feel like you would like him.
Yeah.
Are you looking him up now?
Yeah.
He got
JDY.
the Google machine going.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull it up so you can see
No
it.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Oh, there's no Wi-Fi in here?
No.
Lame.
Wi-Fi. I'm connected through this my cell phone. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, I got to put it on the juice right here. We got a new coach in the building, man. Coach Zim. What's your thoughts on him?
You know, Coach Zim, I'm excited to work with him. You know, he's definitely more structured and, you know, I wouldn't say like as
You can
loose
take
of
a
an
picture of that
environment
if you want.
with as you would get with
Yeah.
DQ, but I'm just, as long as we're on the same mission, you know what I mean? That's what matters to me.
Yeah,
be
he's
honest.
old school territorian,
Yeah, like
you
a little
know,
bit.
a disciplinarian. He's gonna be the dude that say, "Hey, get your butt through there." And we were talking about earlier the different philosophies, man. When you was out there at Oxnard, man, bro, you was putting in 110% work. You remember I showed you the footage that you was doing, and I was telling people that when you put in extra work like that, you gonna get the results because everyone have a reason, but results are what matter.
Yeah.
And you was just doing that extra work, but I was telling people, I was there long enough to see how practice was before Dan Quinn got there. You see, Dan Quinn, he put the hat to the back and he was putting extra work on the field with that. What is the difference between a coach that's on the sidelines during the game versus a coach up in the booth?
As far as like a D coordinator?
Yeah, defensive coordinator. From your
Like
perspective.
you mean during practice?
I know during practice, Quinn was hands-on, but I'm talking about during the game, he was in the press box. What's the difference between those two from your perspective? Not much. It don't really mean anything from you.
Yeah, I'm focused on what's going on the field. Like if they got feedback for me, they'll get that to me through my D-line coach.
Through Dirt A and all
Yeah.
them. Okay, but now you got who's going to be Greg Ellis,
Yep, and Coach Z.
Coach Z. You can't say his last name, man.
I mean, I haven't practiced it enough to where I feel comfortable trying to say it.
Yeah.
I'll probably butcher it. I'd rather not.
Yeah, Coach. We know extra laps over here talking to laws. You get some extra laps out there, also. You know.
Hey, I'm about to
I know
slide
you
back
gotta-
over there. I want to catch some of these one-on-ones.
Yeah,
support
yeah.
Some of these youngins.
Man, I appreciate you so much for
course.
sliding through, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you.
Appreciate you having me.
Thanks for stopping by.
Of course. Thank you for having
Don't
me.
forget to check out Daddy Fat Snaps.
Fat
You'll love
snaps
it.
with a P.
Yes.
I can't
PHAT.
wait. Can't wait. All right, that's Osa, y'all. Yeah. Appreciate you. Now, you want to wrap it up or you want to go over some of the things that you talked about? What's your thoughts on Osa?
I mean, it seems like he's in good spirits whenever it comes to what to expect from Zim. Very even kill. Doesn't seem to be like, super high or super low on it, which I think is a great approach. It sounds like he's controlling the controllables. So I think that's great. Like, there's nothing more that I would ask for in terms of a mindset from someone in his position at this point in the year.
Most certainly.
So,
Most certainly.
I dig it.
When you think about this, I think that he said a nugget. And I didn't want to pronounce too much. I started to pronounce. I should have said, what you doing with your foundation? But he said a good nugget. He said more structured. And like you said, it wasn't shade, but I was trying to, bait him into it, but a little bit. But, I think that when he said better structure, that's going to go a long way when we start talking about double A gaps and shooting through B gaps and stuff like that. And knowing that he's going to be our 3-tech, he's going to have to play a very pivotal role because he's going to be that exact person to line up and shade the outside. So, of course, you're going to have D-Law next to him, but in Mike Zim's system, he's going to be the guy that makes sure that he takes on those two gap situations going on.
Right.
So it's going to be great. I can't wait to see how this thing going to all flow, during the off season and when we get down there at Oxnard.
Yeah. And I think structure also refers to like how they learn things too. And I think the additional structure will help them like more quickly incorporate things to the point where they're second nature. So like I said earlier, we should see some impressive things from our defense.
Somebody gonna clip it and say, "Hey, more structure."